We've got a Lexus 400 in for our water leak procedure today. So just to have a quick look down the driver's side. Boot area. And driver's side. And we have no sunroof, which is good. Right, okay, so whereabouts have we been finding the water so far?
The reason I found this water, James, is because of, you know, I said I got this vehicle in between the Christmas week, and I thought, right, let's look for all the common problems. I used to be a troubleshooter in my past life, and
I'll get you.
I'm retired now, I've done my thing. I've had enough. What are you leaving for, Gary? You're too young. No. I've done my 40 years, that's enough for me.
That's it.
Alright, let's move this out. What I've done, because I was constantly checking it every now and again, once a week or so I come and check it. I took out the clips out of there. It had a couple missing, but we need a torch or something. But
so it gathers right down in that bottom section.
That grommet just ever so slightly, so it couldn't actually build up. But when I found it, it was still about that much water. It hadn't spilt over.
I'll get you. Is it just on the one side, or you're finding it both?
Evidence of some of it on the other side. Let's see if I can get this little torch out. Yeah, because what I did, I sprayed a little bit of WD-40 in there, because, you know, WD, I don't know, is there anything even in there at the minute? Yeah, there's a little tiny bit in there. I don't know if you put your hand in there, you'll see there's a little tiny bit.
Oh, just down the little crease.
And where the evidence is, where you can see there's some kind of little drip marks there, because, you know, over time you get the drip marks and little tiny rust just in there. If you see a shiny substance, that's where I sprayed a little WD-40. And over this side,
side's a bit harder, isn't it?
Where there was a bit of evidence of some water, even though I can't see any at the minute, but when I first got it, I noticed there was a little bit of water there, but it's not really come back, and that was about, what, 10 weeks ago.
I'll get you.
Because there was some evidence of some leaves in there and stuff. I don't know if somebody had opened the boot or done some work, so I can't get into that corner.
Can't get in there because you've got the old subwoofer there. It's a bit of a pain.
And that's the only place.
No, that's okay.
And I could see there was possibly some little, maybe some evidence of some little drips down that side. But at the minute it's dry.
I'll get you. That's no problem. So it's very common that they leak on them back corners. It could be a range of different things on these ones, but obviously it's not too sad. It can't be a big leak because obviously it's not coming in quite a lot.
So that's that. I mean, if we have a look in the inside, I don't know if you want to lift those mats and see if you can see any evidence of damp or mould or anything like that.
No, I can't feel anything off the top of the surface. What we'll do is we'll put our machine in there anyway, but it feels dry and it doesn't smell mouldy or anything in there, so that's good. So obviously, what led you to obviously find the leak? Was it just a case obviously
It was just me doing
just checking?
Just checking, and you know, YouTube just takes you down the rabbit hole, and I landed on your site, and then I thought, geez, this is a nightmare.
I get you. No, that's all right there, so that's not a problem. So what I can do, I'm just going to show you what we found so far. So we're going to concentrate by this light on this corner here, and also we have this bit up here, which is a top welded seam. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour some water on the back of the car, simulating it's out in the rain, and then what we'll do is we'll go inside and we will have a look. So if I just pour some water here, and then we quickly go inside, because I've got a torch in here, so we can see that it's working its way down. So it's possibly coming through a little grommet, but we can see the shiny bit there is obviously pushing out the WD-40. Just try and get a closer look. Okay, so we've got run marks coming down here, as we can see there. So we've got the water coming down there, it collects puts it right in this section here, and then it will then run off into the little cubby hole. So that would be the first one. Right, okay, now we've got the tailgate open, so I've checked to see if it was the light, which it isn't. It isn't this little thing down here, which is quite common. I believe this is held on with pop clips, and it's possible the one here is loose, which is causing water to come through and then come down. We're now going to go on to the passenger side. So I've got my torch down there. It's a little bit tight because we've got the subwoofer, but what we're going to do is we're going to pour a bit of water up on the top here, just so it's simulating that it's out in the rain, making sure that nothing's obviously going inside the car when it's running down. Right, okay, so now if we go in the inside, it's very hard to see because it's very tight. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but just down in that bottom corner we've got a run coming out of the bodywork. So that would, oh, there we go. So see where that, obviously the rust patch is, there's water coming down there as well. So that would be the top welded seat up here. So obviously what that's doing is running down. It will then fill up in this section here, and then it will then run off to underneath the battery. So there's 2 points there I found. Would recommend doing both sides because they're both the same sort of age. So that would be that one there. So I'm now starting to do the welded seams. I wasn't happy about these welded seams behind the lights, so we've redone them as well. But if we just look up here, we can see where we've chiselled the weld out. It's been primered, and this one's been sealed. This is what they look like when you chisel them out. So you've got the welded seams there, and up the top here. So we're going to get to sealing them, and then putting them all back together, and then we've got to sort out these little pushing clips which are causing it to leak as well. So just a quick obviously little video showing you obviously what's going on there. Okay, so we have the end video for the RX 450H. All the water leak stuff's been done. We then washed it and everything seemed to test up fine. The only problem is obviously it needs to go out into the real environment weld and driven around to see obviously if it is completely watertight. I've still left the bung out in the boot, so if it does get water in there, it's going to obviously filter out and not get wet. So there we go. So it's got the matrix black on this one. So it definitely looks a little bit different to what it was when it first come into us. Gave it a courtesy vac on the inside as well. Got some tyre sheen, the shuts and all of the bottom plastic has been done with the matrix black protection as well. And the roof's been done. So I think the customer is going to be very happy.
Amazing.